What's up, guys? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. It is time for our weekly box opening, whatever you want to call it. We've got some football here for you tonight. Some 2025 score, first product of the brand new season, coming off of a hanger box battle of 25 Top Series 2 last week. We're going to be looking for rookie signatures green in 6 packs here of 15 cards per. Always quite a few cards come in these score blasters. It's kind of become a yearly tradition, I guess, to do a blaster of score football. Find 6 parallels, including 1 blaster exclusive numbered parallel. I think those are lava, at least they were in years past. Ultra rare inserts, which I'm not going to hold my breath on those. I'll definitely clear my throat on those. Gotta love the early stages of fall. Here's a look at what all else can possibly be found in here. Gonna be on the lookout for some of the big name rookies from this class. First time we'll be seeing them in any football products. We didn't do like a Leaf or anything like that this year. If there is Leaf even still doing football, I have no idea. Haven't ever really been on the lookout for Leaf. It kind of was just a product we would rip when I couldn't really find anything else. Those days are kind of behind us. So 6 packs, here we go. Let's see if our luck continues from last year. We hit the Bailey Zappi It's Good graphs, which can be seen in our intro video, but here is a look at the pack. Jordan Love, the cover guy this year, which is probably why they went with a greenish design, I would guess. Matches the Packers uniforms. This pack is not cooperating. That is probably one of the easiest ones to read on the back of a pack I've ever shown. So 15 cards per, here we go. Let's get to ripping. Hopefully if we have a hit in here, it won't be in the first pack and ruin everything, but see if we can't find a Cam Ward, Ashton Jeanty, possibly, Jackson Dart. Wow, Jackson Dart right off the bat. And is it just me, or is this basically the exact same design as last year? The header is definitely the same, that rookie logo, I guess you could say. That was really weird though. I spoke of Jackson Dart and he appeared, so I'll have to bring up some of the Patriots rookies. Travion Henderson, the one I'd probably like to add the most. There's Jalen Royals, RJ Harvey. So are the rookies all going to be in the front of the pack, or did I rip this backwards? Looks like the inserts and parallels are on the top, which is kind of weird. Here's throwbacks, Baker Mayfield in the creamsicle uniform, and got a little bit of a peek of it there, but Cam Ward appears in our very first pack. That's the 1990 score baseball rookie design. Looks exactly like the Frank Thomas, so that's going to be the score throwback rookies it usually is called. And here was that league leaders, Trey Hendrickson. Bengals coming off a kind of a crazy win this past weekend after Joe Burrow went out of the game. Kenneth Walker, our first green, not numbered. I kind of figured that, but wanted to double check anyways. And then here is the regular. So the rookies look almost identical to last year's design, but the non-rookies do not. I guess the addition of the helmet is different and the pylon there, but that did not, there was no pylon on the base rookie cards, so kind of weird, kind of lazy, I guess, on Panini's part, but a couple of decent rookies. Wow, fall allergies are killing me. A couple of decent rookies in that first one. Cam Ward insert and the Jackson Dart, pack number 2. All the best stuff on top. That's kind of strange. Ty Felton, Donovan Jackson, back-to-back Vikings rookie class there. Josh Simmons, panic in Chiefs Kingdom after this past weekend for them. Another league leaders, Brandon Aubrey, throwbacks, Malik Neighbors. Are those going to be 1 per pack on each of those inserts? And then Celebration, Jackson Smith Najiba. For the Seahawks, another green, so it looks like the collation's pretty much the same. Wandale Robinson. Patriots coming off a win. We're at 1-1 this year, but over the Dolphins there, we just saw a Tyreek Hill. I am not getting too excited about it because I have to keep clearing my throat. And we basically tried to give that game away to the Dolphins. Plus, the Dolphins seem to be a bit of a dumpster fire, so escaping Miami with a win is exactly that. I think they escaped. Armand Membu for the Jets. Justin Fields looking pretty good. Abdul Carter, he was a pretty high draft pick. Was he number 3? 2? Can't remember. He was top 5, I think. League leaders, that's a league leaders gold, I believe. Zaire Franklin. Parallel insert, whatever you want to call them. Another Malik Neighbors. This time it's Celebration. And then Daniil Hunter, Sack Attack. Lots of recurring inserts from Score, like that first ballot there. Here is Cooper Kupp. That looks so weird seeing him superimposed in that Seahawks uniform. Bunch of receivers here. Audric Estime was released, I believe. Don't recall if he got picked up. And then Malik Hooker, the final one there. Only 6 packs, so we are officially halfway through this one. No hit just yet, if there is one to be found. But if you're enjoying this, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel. I think we might stick with some football next week. I don't know. We'll kind of play it by ear. Free agent rookie, Isaiah Bond. Kyle Williams, rookie for the Pats collection. Not a Travion, but I'll definitely take it. He hasn't seen the field too much. Here we go. Halfway point, another back-to-back years. That's kind of crazy. Another It's Good graphs. Not one for the Pats collection like last year with that Bailey Zappi. We'll sleeve this one right up, but Xavier Legette for the Carolina Panthers. That one kind of came out of nowhere, unexpected. These are not guaranteed in the box, so that's, I think, some pretty good luck back-to-back years with Score. Another autograph. We will certainly take it. And then Ashton Janty right after that. Another throwback rookie. He's been kind of showing out for the Raiders, proving his high draft pick status. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, I definitely saw a lot of people kind of questioning taking a running back that high in the draft at the time. But he's looking pretty good so far. Jonathan Taylor is the green. And then the base. Make sure our piles are still in order. James Conner, Terry McLaurin. Not been dealt yet. At least at the time of this video. Only doing this a couple of days before you guys see it, so perhaps he gets dealt. I don't imagine that will happen. I don't think they're as stupid as the Dallas Cowboys. If they're going to deal McLaurin, I think they'll probably wait and see kind of where they're at in terms of playoff picture. And then maybe do it at the deadline. Get as much as you can for it. That might be our numbered one there. Like I said, I think it's been they've been called Lava in years previous. Another throwback, CeeDee Lamb, Puka Nacua for the Rams. Celebration, another Sack Attack, Kyle Van Noy. Kyle Van Focus Up, 4 for 4. And then, yeah, this is our numbered one. I don't know if it is called Lava. It kind of looks similar, but it's Savion Williams, rookie parallel for the Packers, numbered out of 799. Kind of a higher number there. Let's leave it up and yeah, nothing of note on the back. They just leave the number on the front. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those are called Lava. Somebody will have to let me know in the comments, despite the fact that I we'll already know by the time you guys see this. We'll still take the interaction, though. Mark Gastineau, a couple of legends in the back of this pack. Handful of legends. Al Toon, the last one there. Alright, that brings us to our final pack. I think it's been a pretty decent box so far. Only the Jackson Dart in terms of the rookie QBs for base, but we had the Janty and the Cam Ward throwback. Maybe we'll see a Travion Henderson in here. Really, any of the other base ones, I'll be fine with that. There's Travis Hunter. We'll definitely take that one. I don't know that he's quite lived up to it for the Jags. I still think, regardless, they gave up way, way too much for Travis Hunter. I guess we'll leave him on top of Jackson Dart. Elijah Arroyo, Javon Revell Jr., and that's going to be it for the rookies, unless we've got an insert or a parallel here. Here's another sack attack. Andrew Van Noy, and then Van Ginkel on the sack attacks. And then a Barry Sanders first ballot. I was not really expecting to see him in here, but we will take that. I don't recall the last time I've been able to add a new Sanders to the PC. There's a Mike Evans. And oddly enough, we do get a rookie parallel, but it is Antoine Wells Jr., the next green. But a bunch of Giants rookies, feels like, in here. Michael Penix, Caleb Williams, a couple of rookies from last year's class. Kyler Murray, Jalen Polk, and then Malachi Corley, the final one there. So that's it for this blaster box, the 2025 score. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Autographs back-to-back years from Score. So I think this was a decent to good box. I would rate this one, but like I said, let me know what you thought in the comments. That's it for tonight. Like I said, for next week, we'll probably kind of play it by ear. See, I don't know, whatever I feel like doing. Maybe some more football, maybe some hoops. We'll see what happens. But until then, enjoy the rest of the fun stuff here on the channel, and we'll see you next time.